Today I went 35 miles into the Arizona high desert, looking for a Native American ruin I found on Google Earth. But when I got there, it wasn't where it was supposed to be, and what I found instead raised a lot more questions than answers. I really need your help to figure out what this thing is. I have no idea. No idea at all. Good morning. Welcome to another high desert adventure here in Arizona. Today's target, which I found on Google Earth, is somewhere up on that hill up there, that high ridge. It looks like a Native American ruin, and we're going to find out. So I'll get back to you when I see something interesting. I hope you enjoy this episode. Couple 100 feet elevation gain, less than a quarter mile. This is pretty grueling, but what I'm looking at as I climb, something beautiful up there. Hopefully you can see it. All right. Catch you in a few minutes if I find something. Wish me luck. Okay, I got to the height of the land. I'm kind of, well, I say height of land. I'm in a saddle between this high ridge, which I'm gonna go up and investigate, see if there's anything up there, because it really does look interesting. And then the item that I saw on Google Earth, what I think is a ruin, is up on this ridge over here. So I'm in a saddle in between, and I'm gonna take the nice easy way up, and hopefully have enough energy to go back up there on that side hill ridge, see if I can find something really cool up there. So no guarantees. I didn't see anything on Google Earth. It just looks really nice up there. I know if I was gonna pick a place to live, that would be it. I would want to live right there. Huh, there's something sticking out of that rock up there. Looks like the head of a mountain lion, but I think it's just the way the sun is hitting it. Maybe I should get up my binoculars and check. All right, if it's a mountain lion, I'm gonna come back and get you. Okay, we're starting to get close, so I'm gonna film it. I have not been up there, so I don't know what's up there. Not seeing any pottery sherds or any lithics or anything, so maybe there's nothing up here. What a view, though. Woo. Wow. That's nice. Got to be something up here. Beautiful. What a view. Oop. Lizard. Well, huh. I don't see anything. Wow. Huh. Nothing. All right. Well, I'm going to turn the camera off and do some more searching. I'm going to check my GPS and make sure I'm where I should be. I might not even be on the right ridge. Who knows? All right. If I find something, I'll turn you back on. All right. So the height of the land is back there, probably 30 or 40 feet above me. And I started coming around doing circles around the height of the land. And then I saw some stacked rocks down there. That might be it. We're going to go down there, take a look. Can you see it down there? Between those two trees, this closest one right here and the one down there, so it's right there. So let's go down and take a look. Okay, so this room right here is, or dwelling, this wall is facing roughly west, and that wall is facing sort of east northeast. So east is over here, north is over here. This room paces off to be about 18 by 15, all made from sandstone. It's not quite square. It might have been square before this corner caved in. The interesting part is the very large stones in the middle. You usually don't see these really large stones in the middle because usually the roof would have been up here and it would cave in. And they don't put really thick, or I've not seen very thick stones. So this could have been a fire ring, maybe, over here. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking up. So this could have been a fire ring of sorts, or maybe a center post. I don't know. So yeah, this is an area over here that could have been a door, but maybe not. It's hard to say. I'm going to continue to look around. This other room over here, which I will check out in a few minutes, the one in the back, is facing more due east and west. So that back wall over there is like facing directly east. So this is really, really nice. The walls are probably 2 feet high or so. I'm going to see if I can get inside, take some video of the inside, looking out. See if I can tell what this thing is in the middle. There's also a pile in the middle over in that one too. So whatever it is, it's similar in both rooms. So, all right, I will get some close-ups of the wall when I figure out how to get in there without damaging anything. All right, we found one. Excellent. This is awesome right here. This, you see how this is, that is basalt. And you can tell there is basalt here, but it's way up on top of that ridge. See where it goes from white to black? That's basalt over there. But there's really no other basalt. And the telltale sign that this is an artifact is the smoothness of that face right there and the shape. So I'm hoping there's, yep, see how smooth that is on the backside? That would have been held like this, and that would have been used for grinding corn, or maybe some of this, the manzanita stuff, or mesquite, maybe grinding up mesquite seeds and maybe some corn. I don't know, but that is really, really cool. Look at that. That is a grinding stone. I don't see the match to it, but that is a beauty. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Wow. Leave it right there. And while I've been looking right here, I also found this right here. That is definitely some napping flakes. So those two things right there prove that this was a Native American ruin right here. And that's what I was looking for, something to prove that. Make sure it wasn't just a mining place that's only a couple hundred years old, but that proves it right there. That is stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. All right. Chalk that one up. That's a beauty. Nice. Nice piece of, looks like obsidian. Definitely from napping, tool making. That's cool. Very interesting. With all of the cultivar type plants here. We have yucca. This is some sort of agave, or at least a family of agave. There's mesquite and manzanita. Oak. There's a lot of different plants right up here. All right. So that is a really cool ruin. Very exciting. But after flying the drone, I found another one. Looks like it's on top of that. So I'm going to try to get up there. We're going to see if I can get up there. I might run out of juice. I might run out of energy. So we're going to hightail it over there. I probably won't record anything unless I see something. But I'll... so here is, by the looks, yep, a piece of pottery. It's got some black on it. So it's white. It's black on white. Wow, that's pretty cool. And thin, super thin. It almost feels like porcelain. It's so thin. Oh, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, if it's here, that means it's washing down from someplace up there, which is where I'm trying to get to. So I will show you if I find something else. All right, still trying to get up there. Boy, that looks so natural. But from the air, it looked like it was hand built. So we're going to keep going. Boy, I don't know. It is quite a climb, though. Everything is at a pretty steep rate. Going up is hard. Coming down is going to be harder, I think. So, all right, onward and upward. That is amazing rock work. I'm pretty sure that's not natural. But wow, is that amazing. All right, this over here is natural, obviously. But the angle and everything doesn't match up top. But wow, what rock work. Ooh, I climbed up on a little peak of land over here just to sit down for a few minutes. Oh, I am pretty close to the height of the land, and right there you can definitely tell it's stacked rocks because there's a perfect corner. There's a perfect corner on that. So we found another ruin. But look at this amazing view. Jeez, that's amazing. I don't know what this stuff is called, but I've found it near native ruins before. Oh, wow. It looks like it's all filled in with bushes and trees. Let's see. Yike. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah, we're not going down this side. Holy moly. Huh. Wow. What do you guys think this is? The wall was completely built just to make it flat up here. Oh, moly. Wow. What on earth? This has to be religious, or I mean, it's not a wall. That's the ground. That's the real ground level. I mean, it might have been brought up. This was built as a platform. What on earth? All right. Wow. an altar, a burial spot. I don't know. You guys have to help me out with this. You have to help me out with this. The wall's about 3 feet wide. Very, very flat on top. It has to be 30 to 40 feet long. And it has this very interesting rock on top. Could it be pointing at the sunrise? During the solstice, maybe? That is pretty much so east. I'm going to take a Google image of this and I'm going to measure out the angle and see if it's actually pointing towards a sunrise or moonrise, something celestial, and I'll let you know. But I got to get moving. Starting to get very, very tired, and I've got a long ways back to the car. All right. I really need your help to figure out what this thing is. I have no idea. No idea at all. Well, it's been a great adventure. Thanks for joining me on this high desert adventure. And I found a two-room ruin. And I also found this mysterious wall or support platform. I'm not sure what it is. So thanks for joining me. If you know what this is, put it in the comment below. The rock work is amazing. And it's lasted for 1,000 years. I don't know what it is. Please help. Catch you next time. Bye.